Hey, my lovelies, welcome to part 2 of the collective unboxing reading, where we are going to go over the soul truth cards at the very end that we got in the unboxing, but I left off, or got cut off, with body language not matching up to what someone was saying. And I kind of feel like that was a tower moment all in itself in the past, but there is another tower moment approaching, where shit's coming to light and you're getting this information and you're getting it from the horse's mouth and not from me. I mean, you're getting it from me, but you know what I'm saying. It's going to be very prominent in this situation or in your life. So if this is resonating at all, expect some form of communication to come in, because I feel like this person is finally awakening to this connection. I feel like they've been woke for a hot minute. But they were just in denial, basically, is what I'm getting. There was a lot of healing that needed to take place within this individual, because you're dealing with someone who viewed themselves as being damaged goods. I don't feel like you view them that way, and I don't feel like anybody else does, but you saw through whatever mask they were wearing, and you were one of the very few people, if not the only person, who could see through their bullshit. And like I was saying, you don't have to be a body language expert to see the differences or to see that things weren't adding up. So basically, when this person was saying, when they were friend zoning you or basically rejecting you in a kind way, I guess you could say, if you can reject someone in a nice way, it just, whatever they were saying wasn't lining up, because their feet were pointed towards you if they crossed their legs. Their body was just facing you, which, if we are interested in somebody, if we like them, even as friends, we tend to face that person. And if we're disconnected or don't want to be around them, disgusted with a person, or we're just not interested, we turn away from the person. Our body turns away, even if we're talking to them. These are subtle clues into how someone really feels about you. I also feel like this person, whenever you were in their presence, some of you were aware of this while others of you didn't catch it. This person stares at you a lot. They look at your photos anyways now through the disconnect, but when you guys were face to face, I feel like a lot of you caught this person like staring at you. I can't keep my eyes off you. This is the type of person that likes eye contact when communicating, and I almost feel like it made you a little uncomfortable. They weren't like, it almost made you feel like they were penetrating your bubble just by looking at you, because they were just so focused on you. But they were focused on your beauty. Male, female, doesn't matter. And this person's very interested in the things that you have to say. They're enthralled with your intelligence, your stories, just your life in general. Even when you two didn't really know each other, it's like just the process of getting to know you was exhilarating to this person, but you wouldn't know it because they tried to stay stone-faced, like I don't like you, I ain't interested. But they were more than interested, and they still are. And I feel like this person is very hard to read, but you've been seeing a lot of signs through the disconnect between the two of you, through not talking, that keeps leading you right back to them. It's pointing right back to this person. It's Spirit's way of hinting, like, they're still here, they're still here. So if you still like them, then just know that they like you. One of you is going to break the silence, and I feel like it's them, because you're like, nope, I can't do this again. I can't keep being the one to initiate everything. I put my ass on the chopping block, and they took the butcher knife and chopped me up into little pieces, even if it wasn't that cruel, you know. They didn't pick you apart and like dissect every little thing you said. This person has dissected everything you've said, and they're reading a lot into every little thing. And it's funny because they weren't before, you were, and now they are, and you're trying to push away the signs. So you guys have totally done a flip-flop, because they either didn't understand signs and synchronicities, didn't believe in it. I feel like they didn't believe in it because they didn't know that it existed. you open their eyes spiritually in some capacity, no matter what your religion is, but they're drawn back to you and they're looking further into every little thing that pops up in their life. It's like, this can't be a coincidence. And you're going, all right, I read the signs before. It led me to that motherfucker. Yes, I still have feelings for him, but I can't do this again, because if I put my ass on the chopping block again, are they going to chop me to bits? Because, I don't want to be diced onions on a McDonald's burger anymore, which those are delicious. Just saying. But you don't want to be minced anything. Minced meat, You want to be whole, and you just want them to man up, woman up, and be like, dude, dudette, I fucking love you. And even if they don't come out and say it, they need to just move this forward. They need to build up the momentum. So, I already drew cards during this disconnect. So a lot of work has been done behind the scenes while you're not talking, which is probably why I pulled these cards, and I'm going to clarify with the Wild Unknown Tarot, which I just got last week in an unboxing. And this is I don't know if I'm going to use it in this one, probably not. And I'm going to use it in the upcoming readings, like my next series, which I got to finish my last one. In Aries, if you are an Aries or tied to an Aries, do not worry, that reading's coming out. I can't stop thinking about you guys, so I feel you pulling me in. The Wild Unknown Animal Spirit cards, these are fucking amazing, and I will be using these in the upcoming readings. But anyways, so a lot has been going on behind the scenes, more work than you would ever anticipate or expect. But the underlying energy surrounding all of this is fucking fear. Oh, and under that is solitude. I don't feel like you're lonely or feeling alone, and I don't feel like your person is either. I feel like both of you, especially them, you're in a time of solitude, hermit mode, spending time alone, just reflecting, and working through things. I feel like your person is spending a lot of time alone because they're pulling themselves out of social settings to avoid criticism, judgment, gossip. It's like, I feel like the opinions of others created this mess. So now, in order to clean it up, I don't want to be around these people. Nobody needs to know my business. Nobody needs to know who I love, what I want, where I'm headed, what my plans are, because I don't want anyone to fuck it up. I fear that these other judgy mofos are going to come between the two of us again, because I feel like outsiders came between the two of you already. But I also feel like there's a lot of hesitation due to fear, because it's like, I don't want you to reject me. I don't want history to repeat itself just on the opposite end of the spectrum. What I did to you, I don't want you to do to me, kind of thing. I also feel there's attachment issues here. So whoever you're dealing with, they get attached easily. So once they fall in love, once they admit that to themselves, and you will say, they have a habit of clinging like Velcro. Stage 5 clinger. Back up 500 feet, basically. And that is a card in my exposed oracle. But anyways, I don't feel like they're over the top, like crazy clingy. But when they latch on, they don't want to let go. They're like a leech. And then you'll have to put salt on them, and they'll shrivel up and die, basically, when you push them away. So they have a really hard time letting go. And I feel like this person has dealt with a lot of loss in their life. And that's not easy for them. And it's almost like, if I admit to you and myself that I fucking love you, and I feel like they have admitted it to themselves. They're just trying to build up the courage to come towards you. They're trying to relinquish fear. But the second they do so, and you welcome them in, they would be devastating. It would be soul crushing if you left them. And then they'd have to go through the process of letting go all over again. And this is something that this person is accustomed to. They're very used to it because they've dealt with it a lot, but it sucks every time. And it's almost like instead of getting easier, it only gets harder and harder to do. And their feelings are so strong for you that I just don't think I can lose you. So I'd rather not have you to begin with. But I feel like they can't stand being away. So it's like, it's a lose-lose or a win-win, you know? But I feel like once you two connect, there won't be a separation for most of you. So anyways, the main energy is big goals, career, business, success, claim your place in the world. And I feel like the viewer, you, that's what you're doing. Both of you are more than likely doing this because I feel I'm very work focused. I feel like you are focusing on what's right in front of you and your business goals for different reasons. For some of you, you have similar reasons, but like some of the reasons why you're so focused on your work is the same between the two of you, but you do have other reasons as well. Like if you're an entrepreneur, you own your own business, I feel like you're very hyper focused on your financial goals because you're trying to make a name for yourself, you're trying to get yourself out there, you're trying to get your business not only off the ground, but you're trying to keep it above ground. You know, it's like I want to soar. I have these massive goals that I will achieve. It's not if, it's when, is what I'm feeling. So I feel like you're very dedicated to whatever career path you're on, especially if you own your own business or if that's what you aspire to do. Some of you have already started this process. Your business is up and running. You're just really pushing it forward, and others of you are still in the planning phase, but you're just about ready to launch something, which is beautiful. So that's where you've been focused for the most part, because I feel like I'm striving for not only making a name for myself and attaining generational wealth, you know, that I can pass down to my children, children's children, so on and so forth. It's also for my current financial stability. Like I want to be as independent as possible and not rely on anyone. So no matter what my relationship status is, I'm good. You know, and you're going to make sure that nobody can ever take what is yours ever again. Because I feel like some of you have dealt with people who have left you in really shitty predicaments, like especially if it was a 2-income household, like you and your boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, whatever the relationship status was with this past person or past people. I feel like this has happened multiple times, but there's one significant relationship that really fucked you over. I feel like you relied too much on the support, on the help prior or in your past, that when they left, whether it was, you know, you had time, you felt it coming, or it was abrupt, it left you in a really shitty predicament because you weren't prepared. You're very unprepared. And I feel like that will never happen to me again because I'm always going to be ahead of the game. And even if somebody shocks me and leaves me again like that, they can't take what is mine because I built this from the ground up and nobody can fuck with it, is what I'm feeling. But when it comes to your person, I feel like they do have very big financial goals, and this person has either just recently changed career paths or that's what they're working towards. I feel like they're happy where they're at or where they're headed with their career, but they're not fully satisfied with their financial status. So they are trying to basically add a little cushion to their bank account. Like this person wants to be secure on their own as well. That's why I said you guys have very similar goals or similar focuses at this time, and a lot of it revolves around the material realm and finances, and your independence. I feel like whoever you're dealing with, they they like to provide. Male, female, doesn't matter. This person is a provider. So if you're very loving and nurturing and caring and motherly, no matter if you're a guy or a girl, I feel like this person can be romantic and they can be nurturing as well. But the way that they show that their affection is through taking care of you. I want to support you financially and emotionally. It's more masculine energy with them. So if they're not in a good place on their own, they feel like, oh, I can't do this because I, where the fuck did I put that? I can't do this because if I can't take care of myself, then how the fuck am I supposed to take care of you? I got to answer somebody. Hold on. I'm telling you, I said interruption after interruption in my last reading, and it's still going on. I can't. If it's not my kids, it's somebody else. I just want to run away and live in a fucking cave sometimes. I love this. I love doing this, but I get so perturbed when I get interrupted on the regular. And some of you might be dealing with this, and it's really fucking pissing you off. Where the hell is it? I'm recording. I have no idea what you texted me. Period. Message it on here, please. Anyways, but yeah, I don't really need to clarify that. So as I'm, oh, there we go. Yeah. It's definitely your goals, following your dreams. I'm not, oh, it's exactly what I said. Somebody is taking charge of the situation, though. I'm just gonna say, because with the Son of Swords, which is like the Knight of Swords, this is fast communication with the Five of Swords. Sometimes the Five of Swords can be controlling information or like a lose-lose situation, and I kind of feel like that's how this has been for a hot minute. Like, I think I said that already. Win-win, lose-lose, something like that. I feel like this person knows it's now or never, or you do. If I say he, it could be she. If I say you, it could be them. Flip-flop, vice versa. It's energy. It's flowing. Just remember that. Sit down wherever you fit in. If you don't fit in, stand the fuck up and get the hell out. It is what it is. Maybe next time. These are general readings. They will not resonate with everyone. But someone wants to rush in and tell you something. I feel like this person wants to let you know that they're in control of themselves and their life now, because there could have been somebody else interfering within this connection, and I felt that with opinions of others interfering, and that's why this person is in solitude, because it's like pushing all that negative energy away. Like, this is my life, this is what I want, go fuck yourself. So I feel like this person wants to come in and offer a new beginning with you, because with the Nine of Cups, this is wish fulfillment. Like, you make my dreams come true without even being in my life, because you are intertwined in everything that I do. They could be your muse or vice versa. But I feel like this person is like, now or never, now or never, now or never. I really need to jump. I need to leap. So they might not fully think things through before they communicate with you, and they just rush in and be like, hi. So there's your new opportunity. And I did say that they were changing career paths, or they just got a new job, and you could be starting your own business. I mean, that could be flip-flop, but regardless of where you work, if you own your own business or not, there's new opportunities in business for you and for them, and you both are taking charge of your lives and moving forward. One of you might work in communications, and I kind of feel like if you talk a lot for a living, no matter what that means to you on a small scale, large scale, on the internet, or just in a meeting room doing Zoom meetings and stuff, I just feel like one of you is a conversationalist. I'm just going to put it that way. But I feel like this person wants to come in and be like, let's do this. I've been waiting all this time. Some of you, it's been years, because the rings within a tree tells you how old the tree is. And I kind of feel like you've been waiting for a hot minute for this opportunity, for a love like this, for this person even. And they fill all your damn cups up. But your main focus and their main focus is with the Magician, making your fucking dreams come true. You're manifesting big motherfucking goals here. And I do feel like you are going to achieve those goals. It's almost like there are some people around you or your person that have said or made you feel, but some of them said this, or made you feel that your dreams are unattainable, that you can't do this. And I feel like most of you are like, what'd you say? Huh? What? Oh yeah, here. That's what I think of that. But we have healing with the Nine of Cups. Self-care, time out, be gentle with yourself and your twin. You have been gentle with this person. I feel like you're very generous, you're very kind, and you've given this person time and space to think about what they want, who they want, where they need to be in life, and to fix their situation ultimately, especially if this person was surrounded by assholes or you. I feel like both of you have been weeding through people in your lives like you belong, you don't. You know, you can stay, you can't. Shit like that. This is also childhood traumas. And even if these traumas didn't stem back from childhood, someone in this situation, for at least one of you, has dealt with PTSD through the military. So it could have been from an event that happened when you were in the service or when they were in the service. But I also feel PTSD for someone who was in an abusive relationship, like to the point where this is coming up, and it's funny because it's not funny, it's ironic. Sometimes when I say it's funny, that's what I mean. It's ironic, because this happens to me. Not not so much anymore. I mean, it still does, but not too bad. But like when you're in an abusive relationship or you grow up that way, like if your parent is abusive and then you end up in abusive romantic relationships because of that, and that happens a lot, it always starts somewhere. Yelling, loud noises. I've been afraid of loud noises since I was a baby, and I've always been very cautious. But my father would yell all the time. That's all he'd have to do. Like, I got smacked, but I didn't get smacked as much as my sister because I ran away a lot. I was like, whoop, you're pissed. Whoop, bye. Jess is out the building. So running away from my problems was my scapegoat, basically. And I did that in relationships, too. Like, I would walk away from the situation to cool down or let the person cool down because I didn't want it to escalate, because I've been in situations where it escalated and it got really bad, and it's like I don't want to be part of the aftermath, if you know what I'm saying. So that's something that I used to do, and I mean, I haven't dated anyone in a long time, so I'm not really doing it currently, but I don't know if I would do it or not again. But anyways, like the PTSD that I'm talking about is maybe you're afraid of loud noises. Like if you hear a bang, you're like, ooh, and it can just bring on a flashback of, you know, being slammed into a wall or somebody throwing shit and breaking it, or yelling. Yelling freaks me out. Like I'll cry. And it's because I'm used to the whole screaming in your face like that. And no matter how used to it you are, it can still be frightening, because what happens after that? Whap, you know? And it's like, is that coming? So I feel like someone in this situation, you or them, has PTSD from an abusive relationship or from their childhood growing up with that. And you're healing from that. You're working on self-love and happiness. You're doing what's best for you in life, in love, in all areas. Being happy on your own without anybody, which is why solitude is here. I feel like either you or this person or both of you actually has a fear of dying alone, ending up alone, being so unlovable that you're going to have to just learn to make yourself happy because no one's going to want you. That is not true. That's an an illusion that you have created for yourself due to past experiences. It's an irrational fear. So stop fearing it, because that's not going to be you. And I feel like you know that because you are happier. And you're realizing that it doesn't matter if you have someone or not, you're good. Some of you are healing from an illness as well, or your ex or past, or someone from your past is healing from a severe illness that had them hospitalized. But they might be coming towards you, but that's not the main energy. That's just a side note. So that could be someone who's coming in at the same time as your love interest. Because I don't know why the fuck that would come up if not. But in the recent past, we have ego, the peacock, showing off. Someone was probably showing off, and it made either you or this person jealous. Pride, jealousy, self-preservation, walls, let your guard down. You were dealing with somebody who is very, very, very guarded. This person can be very possessive and jealous as well. And I feel like that doesn't faze you a bit, because you've dealt with a lot of your exes are that way. But I do feel like this person's pride, their pride and ego got in the way of this connection. Somebody needed to get out of their fucking head and add a little humanity to the situation. Because I kind of feel like someone in the situation was like, I'm a ladies' man, I'm a, whatever the female equivalent to that is. Like, they just thought that their shit don't stink. Like, I'm queen bee, I'm king shit over here. I can get anyone I want. I always got options. So, and these options are void of emotion, so they're easy. It's like, you can use and abuse these people, go in for a good time and walk away and not care because you're not attached. And that's what your person was doing for a while, because they don't have to get emotionally involved. They don't have to worry about being abandoned or rejected, because they didn't give a shit about these people. But I feel like they care about you so highly or so much that you changed something within them. You were making them change their perspective, their life choices, basically. You were making them reflect on them. Ginger ale, because that's almost gone. I don't know. I'm kind of hungry, but I don't know what I want. Period. That broccoli and cheese soup, maybe. That would be good. I don't know if they have any of those crusty rolls or French bread. You can tell I'm hungry. My son made potatoes, and I'm like, I sat there in front of the stove, just one potato after another. I'm like, just make a plate. Nope. Oh, the tower, I keep talking about it. There's scorpionic energy. I just saw an orb, the Son of Pentacles. This is the Knight of Pentacles. And this is the slowest moving knight in the deck. And I feel like Mr. Pride or Mrs. Pride and Ego was moving really fucking slow, because they couldn't get out of their damn head. And boom, bitches. Sudden change, because someone knows that they're taking too damn long. I want a little bit more on this tower. Actually, I'm going to use a completely different deck. Messages of love. What is this tower? I feel like you left their life. You vanished because of it. And they were like, oh, hell no. What the fuck did I do? Because if they thought that they could have anyone they want, then you'd always be there sitting on that shelf waiting for them, but you're not. I feel like you were like, bye, I got shit to do. Like, you don't want me, that's good. Even though you were still kind of hanging on, they didn't know that, or they still don't know that. So I feel like they're going to suddenly come in. They're manifesting you back, because there's some type of achievement here. I feel like both of you are achieving your goals, but one of you, possibly the viewer, is there's a major milestone that you've hit. And if you haven't hit it yet, it's right around the corner. And this person I feel like you want to share it with them, or they're seeing your level of success, and it's like, oh, I need it now. Yeah, you suddenly woke their ass up because you guys were on different pages, and or they were thinking that, and you're really not. You're one and the same. Someone is undergoing a spiritual transformation, and I feel like it was humbling somebody. Somebody had to eat a slice of humble pie because you left. You went boom, bye, and then they woke up. And I said that in part one. The lights were off basically with the spiritual Wi-Fi. They were totally closed down to the situation. All of a sudden, it's turned back on, and it's because they woke up to it out of nowhere. And then on their mind, vibration, they woke up to it. Energy and positivity, raise your vibration to attract what you desire. And that's what they're doing through manifestation. Both of you are. I feel like through achieving your goals and working towards what you love and being happy, healing and learning that you're good on your own, it's the law of attraction. You're bringing this person in because your vibration is basically going, come here, come here, come here. And I feel like they've finally they're finally on your level. They've raised their vibration to the point of meeting you where you're at. Instead of you having to not dull your shine, but take it down a few notches to meet them at their level, they did the work and they raised their vibration. So you both can fucking shine. They have not let you go with the Four of Pentacles. We have the Ten of Wands. This was not an easy fucking process. I feel like you were dealing with someone who was very pessimistic and had a very negative point of view and a very negative outlook on life. And it took this person a lot of work to raise up their vibration, to get to your level, to meet you where you're at, because that's what you deserve, and they know that. I feel like this person feared that it would take too much work, that they would never get to that point, because it's like you were so far ahead of me, you're so out of my reach, but you're not, and they did the work. What you don't see coming, like the root of the matter, is outcome, results, conclusion, ending. You will get a resolution. The resolution is coming. The proof is in the pudding, is what I just heard. Whatever that means to you. I feel like the outcome that you've been anticipating is coming. And as I get this clarifier, we have from the Hermit Tarot. My hair is everywhere. Sheesh. If anyone ever tried to murder me, you'd know where I was, because my hair would be all over the fucking place. I definitely couldn't get away with murder because of that. I'd have to wear like a hairnet or some shit. I don't know why the hell I'm talking about that. Maybe I'm talking to somebody who likes to watch crime shows or those murder shows or serial killer documentaries and shit. I know I like that. Yeah, there's forward movement here with the Eight of Pentacles, wanting to work on things. Yeah, the new beginning. It's speeding shit up because you guys took so long, but it was worth the wait, because then we have the Two of fucking Cups moving forward, which is clarifying. Yep, okay, that's going there. I'm telling you, the Son of Swords, they're coming in out of fucking nowhere. Boom, I have something I gotta tell you. So the outcome here, Cancerian energy with the Chariot. This is making a decision and acting on it. This is action. This is, I'm at the fork in the road. What do I do? What do I do? Okay, and then they go. Then the horse just starts trotting along. It's not, oh, I'm taking both roads. You can't. It's this or that. And I feel like this person chose work for a hot minute, and I do feel like there's a lot of success within their career, within your career, or what I really want to say is while they were trying to decide, trying to figure out what action to take, which direction to go in, you were working on yourself. You were working hard at whatever career path you're on. And I feel like while your creative juices are flowing and you're just, kicking ass left and right, like you're checking this off the list and checking that off the list, and you're like, oh, I'm fucking killing life right now. Ooh, yeah, this is what life's all about. I'm in my 9 of fucking cups. You have it all except for that last cup, which is what this person wants to bring into you. So you have the 10, baby. But while you were hard at work doing whatever you were doing, they were making a decision to march their happy ass towards you with the Ace of Wands, because they have so much fucking passion for your ass. This person wants you sexually. You light a fire under them. You motivate this person. You motivated them to even reach this outcome, to come to this conclusion, to move towards you, to realize that they can't be the wandering deer anymore, you know. Venison is delicious though, by the way. It's like, I can't wander around the woods anymore plotting and planning and trying to figure shit out. The hunter's going to come and shoot my ass, you know? And then I'm going to be someone's dinner, and I'm not going to have this experience. So instead, this person was like, instead of sitting here thinking about how hard it's going to be and how much work this is going to take to meet you at your level, they decided to put the work in instead of thinking about it. They put the work in. I want to work together with you. For some of you, if we're talking about business, this person might join you, might become part of your business, especially if you own your own business, or they want to do what you're doing. They just want to be part of your life is what I'm feeling. But I feel like, let's speed this up. Let's go from this slow wandering energy, you know, to I gotta go. It's like just kind of leisurely walking around the woods, eating my berries as this happy little deer. And then in comes the hunter, and you're like, oh shit. And then it's a scared deer. And I do feel like the scared deer will get hit by the car, but you chose not to do that, not to run away in fear, to stop yourself in your tracks. Or that's what this person was doing, was going, why was I running away? And right before the road, where your person, this, or the deer, because they're the deer, right before the deer got to the road to get hit by the car, they're like, that's the wrong fucking light. Don't go to the light. Don't go to the light. They stopped, and they're like, what do I need to do? I need to put the work in. I need to work on this. This is my new opportunity. Why am I letting this go? Why am I letting you go? So they stopped, and they thought, and then they backtracked, and now they got something to say, because they're taking control, and they want to work. Yeah, they want to work together with you. They're ending their player ways. I feel like they're also ending the friend zone. Like, I don't want to just be your friend. I want to be more than friends. So the outcome is union, which is reconciliation, eternal love. Your time has come. Yes, it has. We have the Two of Cups, which is your soulmate union, your twin flame union, whatever you want to call it. But this is union, coming together. You both are on the same page. This is the offer. And I say it's an offer because we actually have the offer right here, the Ace of Pentacles. It's emotionally stable and financially stable. This is a practical, beautiful connection. It's well-rounded because you both put the work in. The impossible became possible. Because I feel like for a long time, both of you thought that you had to give up on it because it was too fucking hard. But for some reason, that spark just went, I can't give up on you. Because this is what was going on. Wait. The divine was telling you to wait. Don't give up fully because this person's coming. I need more time. I am in so much pain. Please wait for me. So the divine is saying, just wait for them. Just wait. You know, focus on your goals. You're the master manifestor over here. You got this. You know, focus on yourself, self-love, happiness, whatever. This person needs to heal. This person needs to learn to love themselves. They need to realize that they got this, that it's okay to go through struggles. It's okay to sit in that negative energy, but you can't stay in it. They had to put the work in and raise their vibration. So Spirit was like, just hold the phone, you know, chill, take a chill pill. They need more time to heal because this person was struggling. Like I said, PTSD, they went through some shit. I am afraid to talk. 7-7. 7 plus 7 is 14. 4 plus 1 is 5. Change, but it's also conflict. This person had a lot of inner conflict because they were trying to overcome a lot of that inner turmoil that their past relationships or just childhood in general has stirred up within them. I feel like you woke up that trauma and it was like, whoa, shit for them. And with you coming in with this sudden awakening that you just kind of jump started shit for them, it was terrifying and it was hard. And they didn't want to acknowledge any of this because of their ego. But this person, they also didn't want to admit how much pain they were in and how much they miss you. But I do feel like this is what was going on with them. And it no longer is going on. Yeah, no, it's no longer going on. And I feel like they're upset that they told you no, that they pushed you away. I have so much desire for you. Yeah, this person wants your ass, I'm just going to say. But I'm going to get you guys one of those soul journey cards. And then I'm going to call this reading because I feel like you guys need to talk to this person and you've got better things to do than listen to me when you guys could be working towards this union. I feel like it's coming in for you and it's absolutely beautiful. So don't fear it. Don't let fear come between you and your person. That was the feminine energy and hesitation. And male, female doesn't matter because we all harness the masculine and feminine energy. I almost forgot to read you the exposed cards, which is what they're thinking and what they want to say to you. But I feel like your love interest is like hardcore masculine energy. They have been vibing in that energy for a very long time. And for a lot of you, it is an actual man that you're dealing with. Not for all of you. But that person is learning how to get in touch with their emotional side, their feminine energy. So it's not just about them anymore. It's about other people. It's about you. It's about what can I do to help you instead of what can you do for me. So they're viewing situations, friendships, and just people in their life very differently. The grass was greener on the other side because it was fertilized with bullshit. I made a mistake. This person could have went back to an ex, a karmic situation, or they were just exploring their options, like I said prior, thinking that the bachelor life, the bachelorette life is the life for me. This is the way life should be because, no strings attached. That's all I ever want until you came into their life and woke them the fuck up because the second you exited stage left, they were like, shit, what did I do? We belong together. That's evident. We have union in the Two of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. You both are on the same page with that now. I fantasize about us being together. This person wants you. I want to help you achieve your goals and be by your side when you succeed. Yes, this person wants to work together with you. Like I said, you make me feel so comfortable. I can be myself around you and then you're my person after that. I have a surprise plan for you. Yeah, this person, I think the surprise is just rushing in with communication, wanting to move forward. But this person knows that they can be their authentic self around you because you could see through their mask anyways. It's like, yeah, I already know that you're full of crap. I see your weaknesses and I love you in spite of all of that. And then I need liquid courage to talk to you because you make me nervous. I feel the jitters around you. I feel like that's why they lied about their feelings initially because it was too intense for this person. In your eyes, look, there's like two wolves. I see us. Every time I look at you, it's like, I want to be with you. You're part of me. Alright, let's get one of these cards, and then we're going to call it. Please let me pull this before it cuts me off, and if the reading cuts off before this, just know that the reading was meant to end if that happens, and there's not much more that I was going to say, because we're already 44:04 minutes in. Do I surround myself with people who lift me up? Probably not. That was one card. I'm reading this one. Am I afraid to be seen? Yes, I feel like this person was terrified to be recognized by you, to be seen in a partner type way. What do I believe about money? Do my beliefs match my dreams? How does your relationship with money affect your current situation? Do you believe you are worthy? This person didn't for a long time, but they do now. Do you believe you are capable? Do you trust money? Does money trust you? I feel like some of you don't trust yourselves with money because there's someone in this situation who is very frivolous with their finances. Like, if I see it and I want it, I'll buy it. And then there's someone who's more practical, more grounded, and it's like, I'm responsible. I pay my bills, and then if I have this, then I'll do it. Not all of you are like that with your money, but I feel like whoever was kind of not the best with money, you're learning how to save and you're doing better. So you are starting to trust yourself with your finances now because you're not just blowing it like a child would, you know? Money is energy. It ebbs and flows. You are worthy of it, and it's your responsibility to heal your relationship with money as part of your waking up to the whole of you and your purpose. I do feel like this has to do with your career, which is what your main focus is or was, and same with your person. So I do feel like your finances are looking up. Things will be improving. Just make sure not to blow it all when you get it. And I feel like a lot of you have learned a very hard lesson with spending too much money in the past. Today's soul action. Take a deep dive in your belief system around money. Are there any beliefs you need to upgrade to create the results you are wanting most in your life? Write out your money story. It is time for a sacred shift. What will your next chapter be? Fill in the blank. I am grateful to money because I have a roof over my head and I am stable. That's my blank, I guess. That just popped in my head, so that's why I said it. But fill in the blank for yourself. I am grateful to money because. Why are you grateful to money? Why do you need it in your life? Why do you want it in your life? What does money or finances bring to the table for you for this connection? What does it mean to you individually, and what does it mean to this connection? Because I kind of feel like somebody was working on their money, and it's like, I need to have a certain amount of money before I can move forward in this love connection, because that's how they show their love, is through gifts and providing for you. If they can't provide for them, how can I provide for us, you know? So I kind of feel a little fear surrounding finances for your love interest. And maybe they need to ask themselves these questions like, what is your goal? What is the number you need to reach, and why? You know, why can't you two do this together? Why do you have to have this before you come together? Because you don't need to. That's just a stipulation you're putting on yourself. And it's kind of a blockage that you're creating, or that they're creating. But that's what I have for you. Hopefully it helps. Hopefully it makes sense. I'm going to try to do those mini readings to finish up Gemini, Aries, and whoever the hell, Pisces, I believe. Because those are my minis. And then I've got to do some personals, and then I'll finish up that last series finally. But I got to do Patreon too. I got a lot on my plate. And that's totally fine. I love doing this, but I will be on here really soon. If you would like to support me and my work and all the time that I dedicate to these free readings, feel free to send a donation, you know, order something off my wish list, put something on the wall, or even if it's just something you think I'd like, you know what I mean? If you'd like to, because people do that, but, you know, it's totally up to you. But just know that I do all of this for you guys, and it does take a lot of time and energy. So if I get behind and you feel like I'm excluding your zodiac sign, or, you know, it's like, oh, I don't want to wait. I have a lot of things going on, you know, and my paying customers are a top priority to me, and they should be. But just understand that these are free, and I'm giving you more than what you're paying for, basically, if you know what I mean. They say you get what you pay for, but I put my all into this. I don't just go, oh, yep, that's the moon card. So there's secrets, judgment, oh, karma, decision, the empress. Okay, yep, you're on top of the world. Oh, the sun is shining for you. That means happiness. Or maybe an answer's coming in. The star, yeah. Okay, you wished on a star. Or healing. Yeah, okay, you're happy about healing. Oh, you're happy that you're healing because the fool. Are you going to take a leap of faith, or are you being foolish? Maybe you're being, some of you are foolish and some of you are taking a leap of faith, but there's a new beginning here. After a loss, somebody's dying because of death. You're healing from that death. Are you coming back from the dead? I don't know what this means. No, I'm just kidding. So it's like you're healing from a death experience. Okay, that's it. I don't do that. You know, I intuitively pick up on messages. I don't just say, this is what the card means. You can read a book and do that yourself, you know? But anyways, I'm just trying to put it into perspective because I have had people complain, and you know, some people are better than others when they bring it to my attention. Feel free to bring shit to my attention. I love that. Like, I had someone say that, you know, they're impatient and they're working on it, and it's because I hadn't gotten to the Aries reading. And I am well aware of that, but it's okay that that person said that to me because, you know, I know that they're waiting, you know, I know that it has taken a minute for Aries, and I do feel bad about that. But I had other things going on, and some of it had nothing to do with readings. It has to do with my kids, and every time, I feel like every time I sit down to do something, I get interrupted, and I seriously just want to run away sometimes. So when I'm feeling stressful about that, sometimes it interferes with my readings. And if I feel like the energy around me is going to, you know, intrude or invade your reading, I'm not going to do the reading because I want to give you the best information that I possibly can, and I want you to see the best side of me. And I've showed you the shit side of me before too. You know, I've been mad on here before. I've been sad on here before. My crybaby video. I won't rewatch that again because I don't want to watch my sappy ass. Well, that's what I have for you. Anyways, I love you guys. Just know that I do this for you, and I will be back shortly. Peace.